Hello and welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. And today I am planning to show you that how to fix this Sony's TV remote control. And normally these Sony's products, they are same quality as Toyota's products, and this means that they last really long time. I have been now 4 Sony's TVs, and those all has been last years and years, and there has not been any issues and no any defects in these Sony's. And now I have in here this Sony's remote control where is now issue, and that I want to show you that how to fix that. There is issue now that one button in here, that button, it don't work very easily. When I press that in this way, this remote control don't send this message to TV. And I think that there is two possibilities to fix that remote control. First one, the easiest one, is to go to shop and purchase new one, that kind of remote control in this Sony's control, and that cost something like 100 to 200 US dollars, and this is quite expensive because this is Sony's products. And other way is to go some pirate remote control, what is very cheap to purchase, but quality is not like in Sony's. And this remote control is year model 2007, and I have been write in here this purchasing date, and it's May 2007, because I like to check that how long these Sony's products and all other products last. And now firstly, when I start to repair this button, first I need to open that cover. And I think that when this is in Japanese products, they always does and do in here some hint that we can disassemble this control. And it happens so that first I take these batteries away, and then I start to search that is there any screws. And here is no any screws, but then I noticed that in here is two holes. And I think that in Japanese way there is idea that I could open that remote control, and for that I need 3 screwdrivers. I have these small electric screwdrivers where what points are in that way. 2 are those crosshead and one is this flat. And I use this, and actually now I need also 2 this screwdrivers. Okay, and now I have this I mean that those crosshead screwdrivers, and I need to insert these screwdrivers in these holes in here. And the point is that when I insert these 2 screwdrivers in that way in there, this is the idea, and then I need to little bit, I move that in that position, and I need to push in that direction. I push that in that direction in this way, and also both screwdrivers in that direction, and then this cover opens. Now I saw that, and also this direction is little bit like this, not in direct in that way, it is like little bit in upper, and here is the screwdriver, and then I start this first one that I insert that first one in, because there is that kind of holes what I need to little bit move. Okay, now this, and this way, now this opens, and carefully. Okay, now it's in O. Okay, it is in there, and then the second two, and this is this critical way. Now there is this small and bigger hole, and for that I need different kind of screwdriver. Now I have that flat what I insert carefully in here, and I start to little bit twist this cover, and quite soon, and I insert that in here, and in that point we have to be carefully that we don't destroy this circuit board what is inside. And then I take second screwdriver in here, and I move that in this way, and then I carefully insert that, and I start to carefully bend this cover out in my fingers, and now we hear this knock, and this cover carefully we move that in up, because if we take this really fast out, then this cover can crack. And carefully, and now this cover opens. Okay, excellent. And then I start to search this faulty. Normally, if there is any changes, this is the place what when I move these places, then this TV works. And now I think that when I look that area, it looks quite okay, and then I check that area, and in here I need some water or maybe some drink, and this looks like Coca Cola or Pepsi, and somebody maybe some kid, because I don't drink so much Coca Cola. I prefer more beer. Beer is better, and I think that now in here is Coca Cola inside, and this is then easy, because I take white clean paper, and if we have white cotton it's more better, and then I clean. If you check in here, these areas they are wet, and these in here they are clean, and in that point I think that especially in here there is totally some sugar or water liquid, and then I need to take this all wet away. Yes, now these are clean. Yes, this is good, and all of these are, and when I clean these all areas, I believe that this my remote control works then really nicely. And I don't, in here is also, but it is interesting, and then this also, all this wet material away. Okay. Okay, excellent. This is good. And then I think that if here is this Coca Cola more, what we can check in that way. Yes, actually there is this all kind of scrap in here. I take those all dirty things away, and this is like plastic, and here is this that kind of control, and these goes nicely in here. Back. Okay. Okay, now and then the final step is that I clean also that area, because this was also wet. Yeah, this is wet. And now when I clean this carefully, there is this black things. I believe that this remote control works very well. And then I install this stuff back. And there was the idea that first this is the cover, and first I need to insert that, and then this cover, and then these arrows must be in right positions, and that's mean that this should be in that way, I think, because they are in. I need to press those. Okay, it should be in that way. Okay, now it's fine, because I need that those arrows looks in that direction and in that, and because in here are those areas in here, here and here, and that's those basement must fit in here, and that's good. And then I take my grip in here and I turn that in opposite side, and then I press these buttons out of those holes, and then I check that okay, they looks good. And then I notice that there is still this some liquid in there, but I have take those most things away, and there is the circuit board, and then I do so that I rotate that in this way, and then I need to only compress in this way, like fingers together, and this knob is good sound. It means that this is locking, and the final step is to insert batteries, and in Sony way there is those symbols that plus goes, there is plus, and in battery there is plus 2, and it goes in there, and then this one goes in there, and the final step is this cover, and the cover goes in this way, and then I go to check that how this my remote control works, and then I notice that this button is now stuck, and I need to, because it can't be in that position, I need to reopen that, and now I do that again, because I have a little bit press. Okay, and then move, good, and then I need to insert this another in here, and carefully in this way, tool in there, and it's in there, and second tool, and carefully, and this is little bit, okay, now it opens, and if there's something little bit damaged, we can insert little bit glue in that area, and then this remote control works fine. And then I take that out and I check that what is wrong. This works fine, but this not. What is wrong in here? This works in here, but why? Okay, is it so that those parts goes in there? Okay, maybe this was the idea. Okay, good. And then I insert that again. Okay, now this works perfectly. And I test. Okay, and then I insert that cover back. It fits. Actually, it works also in that position. And then I press everything, and in Sony's quality this is very smooth line, even that I destroyed that little bit. These are those plastic parts, but this is there is some parts what went away in this area, and if this part opens, I insert a little bit glue in that area, and now this looks excellent. And then I go to check that, and I will be back within 5 minutes and I report the results. Okay, and I tested that remote control, and now this button works perfectly, but then I noticed that still this area is stuck. And then I noticed that in here, in Japanese way, there is one hole. It is bigger in here, and these three are smaller, and fourth one is bigger, and that means that I need to rotate that part a little bit another position, and that this wider, this point should be in here. Okay, now it's in there. This was accurate job. Interesting. Okay. And now I check that this wider part goes in this wider area in there. And now it should match. Let's see that how this works. And still this one area is stuck, that I need to open that again. Okay, and this was not so. This was actually. Now I take this part totally out. Okay, and here was also one wider part, and this much must go in there. Okay, this was really complex. Interesting. Two step. This is wider, and also in their inside one part is there. This is bigger hole in there than in here, and that part, one of those is wider. Okay, this is interesting. And now I insert that in here. Now it should match. It goes in deeper, and then I need to remember again that this is wider, this one point, than that one. Those three are smaller than that one, and this wider part should goes in that direction. Okay, excellent. And then and there should not be any dirties. Okay, now this works. Excellent. And then this is like 4th time what I test, but good testing. Okay, and now this works perfectly. Okay, and then everything is fine. And now this buttons works well, and I tested that again, and it works well, and this was the fix. And thank you for watching, and we continue in next video later, and thank you.